Welcome to I Learned a Thing in the Bathroom from Dollar Shave Club, where we explain something very complicated in mere minutes to occupy your brain while you shave. In this edition, we'll be answering the question, why are people such jerks on the internet? As explained by someone who sounds smart, because he's British.
As you may have noticed from reading the comments section under almost any politically charged news story, or a story about puppies or clouds or anything at all, really, people can be monstrously horrible to each other online. And while in no way excusing it, there are multiple reasons why this happens, starting with the fact that most people haven't even read the story they're commenting on.
That seems like an extraordinarily dumb thing to do.
That's because it is. And yet recent studies found that 59% of all articles shared by people on Facebook have not actually been read by the people sharing them. They've read the headline, nothing more. Even for the 41% who do actually click through, 55% of them only read for 15 seconds or less before clicking out. We're all basically arguing over articles that most of us haven't read, so it's no wonder that those arguments tend to quickly degenerate into ill-informed name-calling.
Okay, I get that it's all misguided, but why are we also such jerkholes about it?
A lot of it just has to do with knowing we can get away with it. What's called dissociative anonymity. When there are no real-world consequences, many people will choose to behave terribly. It's like that movie The Purge, where all crime becomes legal for 24 hours each year, so everyone goes crazy. Only instead of terrorizing a neighboring family, you're calling Cat Lover 52 a fat, stupid virgin.
So it's all just because we're safely anonymous that we act like big meanies.
It's not just that. Another major factor is our tendency to project our dislikes onto people we disagree with. Say someone expresses a political belief that opposes your own. You may be inclined to immediately imagine them as a stereotype of everything you dislike about that viewpoint, causing you to hate them even more. It's an effect known as solipsistic introjection. When we can't see the real person, we fill in the blanks to fit the rest of the information we know about them. When the only thing we know is something we don't like, those gaps tend to get filled in pretty negatively.
But why do people think it's okay to insult someone like that online when they'd never do it in real life? Can you answer that, you dumb British buttface?
Sure. It's because for a lot of people, real life and the internet are two entirely different places. It's something called dissociative imagination, which is when your brain, unable to see the person you're arguing with, considers the whole discussion to be not entirely real, and therefore not subject to the same rules as the rest of your life.
What about internet trolls? Why do they like making people miserable online?
Sadly, it's not just online. A study from the University of Manitoba found that most persistent internet trolls showed similar behavior in real life too, exhibiting traits including sadism, deception, and outright psychopathy. So the real answer, in extreme cases, as to why people are such jerks on the internet, is that those people were just massive jerks to start with.
I knew it! Tune in next time for more I Learned a Thing in the Bathroom. And in the meantime, head to dollarshaveclub.com for more podcasts and a big old pile of grooming products.